Hey guys, tonight we drift to the banks of the Nile, not the Egypt of towering pyramids or crowded markets, but further south, into ancient Nubia, where the water runs slower. The breeze carries the scent of warm clay, and the riverbank hums with a quiet sort of magic. It's early, just before sunrise. You're barefoot, the sand still cool beneath your feet, and the only sounds are the faint lapping of the river and the rustle of palms as they stretch awake. The light is soft, barely pink, and the world feels like it's holding its breath. You're not alone, though. A small group of women is already at work by the water, kneeling beside shallow clay bowls. They're mixing something thick and dark. Mud, yes, but not just any mud. It's river silt, soot from burned papyrus, and oil pressed from seeds that took months to grow. Their hands move slowly, methodically, like they've done this their whole lives. And they probably have. You crouch nearby, careful not to interrupt, and watch as one of them dips a finger into the mixture and presses a dot onto her forearm, a testing mark. The paste spreads with the consistency of wet ash. The color somewhere between charcoal and shadow. This isn't makeup, it's not for trade. It's ink. So, before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. And while you're here, post your location and what time it is where you're watching. I love seeing where everyone's drifting off from around the world. Now, dim the lights. Maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. You stay quiet, your breath sensing with the rhythm of the Nile. In the distance, a boy is pushing a raft across the shallow water, trailing a net. The sunrise is just beginning to gild the palms, and the air is warming by the minute. The tattoo mixture is ready now, poured into smaller bowls, thick and sticky. One woman lifts her bowl and murmurs a blessing, something about patience and stillness and skin that tells no lies. Historians still argue whether Nubian tattooing began as a ritual for protection, beauty, or medicine. Some think it started with the Kerma culture, around 2000 BC. Others believe it predates even that, possibly passed down from even older, more distant ancestors whose stories vanished long before ink touched skin. But one thing is clear: in Nubia, tattoos meant something. You watch as a second woman begins arranging her tools. There's no metal here, just reeds, carefully shaved to sharpness, and slender fish bones dried in the sun until they're stiff and almost translucent. A small pouch contains charcoal powder, just in case the mixture needs thickening. Beside it, a bit of palm wine, not for disinfecting, for courage. A girl kneels before her, no more than 16. She's quiet, staring at the river. Her wrists are bare now, but not for long. She's chosen 3 tiny dots and 1 looping curve to begin. It's her first tattoo. The tapping begins light, rhythmic, steady. The reed pricks the skin, and the ink follows, soaking into the pinpoints like it's been waiting its whole life to live there. The girl doesn't flinch. Not once. Somewhere in the trees, a bird calls out, sharp and sudden, but no one here reacts. They're too focused. Tattooing isn't rushed. It's not transactional. It's like planting. Each mark is a seed. You press it in and let it grow over time, on skin, in memory, in story. You move closer to a small pot resting near the base of a palm. Inside is dried river mud, thicker, darker than the rest. A woman explains softly that it's been mixed with oil and left under the full moon. The best ink, she says, is born from waiting. There's a peace to it, a stillness that makes even the breeze hesitate. You wonder how many people have sat here over the centuries, letting that same mud turn into meaning. Not far away, an older man watches from the shadows. His own arms are lined with faded dots and swirls, some barely visible now, others still bold. He says nothing, but his presence is steady. He's proof that ink can outlive even the stories. As the sun crests the horizon, the first tattoo is done. The girl's wrist is wiped gently with warm water and dabbed with a thick paste of herbs, something soothing, sweet-smelling. The woman smiles, hands her a palm frond fan, and whispers something that makes the girl laugh for the first time. You exhale slowly. The city hasn't woken yet, and the river is still a mirror. The mud has settled, the tools are rinsed, and the stories have begun, quietly, carefully, as they always have. And if you're thinking, I probably wouldn't survive this, you're right. One mosquito bite, one sharp fish spine, and your modern immune system might panic. But for the Nubians, this is tradition. Not spectacle. Just skin, river mud, and meaning.